Hello and welcome. We're celebrating 25 years of the Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival. We've grown so much since we began. Now millions of blooms, hundreds of topiaries, and fresh fruit from the garden are staples of spring here at Epcot. I hope you enjoyed your experiences at the new how-to garden. And this is just one of the new offerings that I'm going to share with you here today. Let me continue with one of my favorites. How about Spike's Pollination Exploration? This new scavenger hunt going on right now not only takes guests on a fun hunt around the World Showcase, but also teaches gardeners of all ages about bee-friendly plants they can bring to their own gardens. This is a brand new activity for this festival and will be offered in addition to the returning extravaganza Easter egg hunt. That hunt starts on March 18th while supplies last. Both hunts are $5.99 and they have a little prize when you're finished. Continuing on this theme, let's talk about our Honey Bistro outdoor kitchen presented by the National Honey Board. This outdoor kitchen menu is full of food and beverage using honey as a key ingredient. We are proud to feature different types of honeys sourced from around the country, including some here right from Central Florida. Supporting our beekeeping industry and promoting healthy hive populations is good for everyone. Next to the Honey Bistro is our Imagination Play Garden. We really plussed this area up this year, and it's already a big hit. Explore a play garden for children of all ages. You can test your reflexes on the net play climber, discover different sounds through a musical maze, and really use your senses to just have some fun play area around some lush and natural landscapes. I've already seen a few serious games of checkers and tic-tac-toe break out in our first few days of the festival. If you want Epcot's best photo featuring our signature blooms, you need to stop by the Festival Blooms and FTD photo spot. Here, guests will be able to pose in a colorful floral display and learn more about the meanings behind the different colors of flowers. This is just to the right of our Pineapple Promenade location. I'd like to express my thanks to Eric Dean and the FTD team for their sponsorship this year at Epcot, which really it shows Epcot in its most beautiful light each year, and their contributions make the park even more stunning. So thank you very much, folks. Let me talk a little bit about our Garden Rocks concert series. We have 3 acts brand new to Epcot, 4 acts new to Garden Rocks, and a bouquet of returning favorites. New to Epcot, Foghat singing Slow Ride, Lone Star singing Amazed, Don Felder, formerly of the Eagles, and of course Hotel California will be on that list. And new to Garden Rocks, Survivor singing Eye of the Tiger, Smash Mouth singing All Star, Rick Springfield singing Jesse's Girl, and Jody Messina singing Stand Beside Me. We also have some tours that are limited to this time of the year. Our Gardens of the World Tour Spring Edition explores the lush natural landscapes and signature displays of the 2018 Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival. Over the course of 3 hours, you can join a knowledgeable Disney horticulturist along with a small group of fellow enthusiasts as well for a fascinating walking tour throughout the World Showcase. This tour is $85 plus tax per guest. Our Royal Tea Garden Tour embarks on a guiding tour of an English tea garden where you enjoy a sampling of teas and scones. This is $18 per guest. This one is already booked out for the first 3 weeks, so this one's going fast. So plan in advance if you desire to participate. Even if you're not good planners, the English Tea Garden Tour and the self-guided tours are included in your park admission. You can discover the history and art of tea blending in this elegant English tea garden. This features plants that are important to some of Twining's finest tea blends. You can either sign up to hear from a knowledgeable cast member or pick up a brochure at the Tea Caddy in the UK Pavilion and then stroll through the gardens to discover how to brew the perfect cup of tea. So I want to thank everybody for coming out to enjoy Epcot during this most beautiful time of the year. After the speakers are off the stage, I want to make sure we have some subject matter experts on both sides of the podium that are open for interviews, so please take advantage of these folks. And so at this time, I'd like to invite our culinary director, Gregg, to share some of his favorite items that, one, you may be tasting as we speak, or you may want to hit out there in the park. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Dave. So good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. Of course, I see some very familiar faces, and it's great to see everyone here today on such a beautiful afternoon. So we are very excited to, be out in the park, or have you out in the park on such a great afternoon. So I'm just going to go ahead and explain some of the menu items we have from our outdoor kitchens. From the Bauermarkt, which is a German-inspired spring market, we have a toasted pretzel bread topped with Black Forest ham and Gruyere cheese. This is something you would definitely see if you were in a wild fest or in a forest festival out in Germany in the springtime. The berry basket, we have the field greens with fresh strawberries, crisp quinoa, strawberry vinaigrette, and spiced pecans. In the smokehouse, which we think after the first 3 days, this could be our #1 seller, and we think it is a very Instagrammable photo, along with the awesome flowers that we see right here in front of us, is the beef brisket burnt ends with some smoked pork belly, and we top it with a little bit of white cheddar cheese fondue that has some chorizo in there, and then we have a house-made pickle and a little bit of garlic sausage, and then we top it with some barbecue mayonnaise. So it definitely is messy, so hopefully you will lick your fingers after. From Florida Fresh, we have the carne asada with black bean cake and cilantro lime sour cream. And we also have, new this year, we have the spicy blackened shrimp with cheddar cheese grits with some brown gravy. For the past 4 years, we have had shrimp and grits in the same rendition. We've kind of plussed it up a little bit, and it has some nice heat. We're using some local corn, and it comes with a brown gravy, so I think it's very delicious. From the Honey Bistro, we have roasted cauliflower with buckwheat honey, carrot puree, wild rice pilaf and asparagus, honey blistered grapes, and sunflower brittle. This dish, we really wanted to make sure that we are featuring different types of honeys or ingredients that would actually attract bees to the ingredients. So that's why we actually have sunflower seeds in there. And then we have a honey tandoori chicken flatbread with some white cheddar cheese, some charred vegetables, and a clover honey sour cream. From La Isla Fresca, with the tropical mousse cake, layers of passion fruit cake, coconut mousse, and tropical fruit glaze. And in Northern Bloom, which this is, I think, my favorite dessert, it's the griddled maple pound cake with warm peach compote and sweet corn gelato. So the sweet corn gelato, we steeped fresh corn in a gelato, and then we froze it and spun it, and so you should get some sweet corn flavor in the back with the creaminess of the gelato. I want to say thank you very much to everybody for coming out. Please continue to enjoy the food and all the great beverages that we have. They're all paired to coincide with the food. And we'll see you out there in the park, and I'll be here for interviews for as long as I need to be. So thank you very much, everyone. Have a great day.